Montreal's been sitting or been kind of fighting to get into that 4 spot with Calgary. Calgary's like, oh, we're going to fight you guys. We might get that 4 spot. It wasn't much of a fight, but at the end of the day, Montreal was in that playoff mode. So I'm thinking Toronto was leading the whole time in the North. They've had the lead from day one. So what if the Calgary Flames are the reason that the Montreal Canadiens are on this hot streak right now? Maybe that's the whole thing, and we didn't even think of this. You're welcome, Montreal.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I don't know. Maybe a thank you. Hey, maybe one day you can retro wear our jersey.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
You had your time, but it isn't now. Locker room's talking. I need you to zip it now.
What happened to the Toronto Maple Leafs?
I'll tell you what happened, Mitch. It's finally confirmed for me. They have the wrong guys. They have the wrong guys that don't have the playoff attitude. And you know, I really, well, clearly, I mean, I picked them. I made the bold prediction, Stanley Cup champions, right? But look, man, I really believe that they had the team. And actually, I really believe that they do have the team. Okay. They do got good players. They got good young scores. They had some good veterans. They had some good, midline seasoned guys. They did some good moves on the defense. They were getting contributions from some unlikely players, which I know we're going to get into. We didn't realize they would be the only contributions. And they also got the goaltending from 2 people throughout the season. Not one guy. They had 2. When the number 1 guy went down, they got a guy that picked up where he went off and arguably did better.
Way better. And the
reality of the situation is when you have Joe Thornton and Jason Spezza, who are old and slowing down and don't have the speed, and they're the ones that are trying to hold this thing together, this is a problem for me. Now, a Toronto fan, I don't want to hear any one of you say, well, if Corey Perry didn't hit John Tavares, you should not need all 4 of your big 4 to beat this Montreal team. I don't care. But why did Montreal win? They got seasoned guys. They got young guys. They clearly have the goaltending. We know that, right? Carey Price can come in and win and steal a game. No problem. But the big guys got no heart. They got no real leadership. They got no playoff grit. They got no when the going gets tough. How many times do you have to come into this situation, whether you're down 3-1 in a series, whether you're up 3-1 in a series, whether you're up 3-1 in a game 7, how many times do you got to do this? You got the wrong guys and you took a shot. You paid 4 guys at that much money. And now, Dubas, your fears have come true.
Oh, yeah.
You got to look to unload, and nobody is going to be paying the market value. You went in with the money and you bought the biggest house on the block.
Oh, yeah.
And then COVID happened, and you're trying to figure out how you can sell it at fair market value. But you know, and I know, with these low interest rates, it ain't happening, pal.
Just not going, man.
This is brutal, Mitch. They got the wrong guys. They're all talented, but they got it. They lost to Columbus last year. They couldn't go through. Boston, every opportunity in the book that they've had to try to do it, they can't go through. And this year, you're up 3-1 against Montreal, a team that was battling with Calgary all year to see who would take the number 4 spot, to limp in. And you were up 3-1 to that team, and you can't close. You can't close. Mitch, brutal. And if anyone blames goaltending or the John Tavares, I would actually say that you should be on the test pilot to Mars.
Yeah. Agreed. Agreed. And